Learning English becomes much easier when you start with simple conversations that you can use in everyday life. You do not need to learn hundreds of difficult words before you begin speaking. Instead, focus on useful phrases, common greetings, polite expressions, and short questions. These simple expressions can help you communicate with confidence at home, at work, at school, while shopping, or when meeting new people. In this lesson, we will learn essential English conversations for beginners. We will focus on phrases that are easy to remember and useful in real-life situations. 1. Common greetings. The first step in any conversation is greeting someone. Here are some common greetings. Hello. This is one of the most common greetings in English. Hi is friendly and informal. Good morning. Use this in the morning. Good afternoon. Use this after midday. Good evening. Use this when meeting someone in the evening. You can also ask, how are you? Some simple answers are, I'm good, thank you. I'm fine, thanks. I'm doing well. I'm great. How about you? For example, A. Good morning. How are you? B. Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? A. I'm great, thanks. This is a simple conversation, but it is extremely useful in daily life. 2. Introducing yourself. When you meet someone for the first time, you may want to introduce yourself. You can say, my name is Sarah, or, I'm Sarah. You can ask, what's your name? The other person may answer, my name is Ali. Nice to meet you. You can respond, nice to meet you, too. You can also ask, where are you from? For example, A. Hi, my name is Emma. What's your name? B. I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. A. Nice to meet you, too. Where are you from? B. I'm from Canada. How about you? A. I'm from Pakistan. These sentences are perfect for beginners because they are short and easy to practice. 3. Asking how someone is. When you meet a friend or family member, you can ask, how are you? You can also say, how are you doing? How's your day going? How have you been? For simple conversations, you can answer, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm doing great, I'm a little tired, I'm feeling happy today. For example, A. Hi, John. How are you doing? B. I'm good, thanks. How about you? A. I'm doing great. Remember that asking, how are you, is not only a question. It is also a friendly way to start a conversation. 4. Polite expressions. Polite English is very important in daily communication. 4 of the most useful expressions are, please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me. For example, can I have some water, please? Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Excuse me, where is the bathroom? You can also say, sorry. Use sorry when you make a mistake or want to apologize. For example, sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I didn't understand. Another useful phrase is, excuse me. Use it when you want to get someone's attention politely. 5. Asking for help. Sometimes you need help, especially when you are traveling, shopping, or learning something new. You can say, can you help me, please? Could you help me? Can you show me the way? I need some help. For example, A. Excuse me, can you help me, please? B. Sure, what do you need? A. I'm looking for the train station. B. It's near the supermarket. The words, can you help me, are simple but very powerful. Practice saying them naturally and politely. 6. Asking simple questions. Questions help you keep a conversation going. Here are some useful beginner questions. What do you do? Where do you live? What do you like to do? What time is it? Where are you going? What are you doing? Are you busy? Do you speak English? For example, A. Where do you live? B. I live in Lahore. A. Do you work there? B. Yes, I do. Try to practice these questions with a friend or family member. 7. Talking about your daily life. You can use simple English to talk about your daily routine. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I have breakfast in the morning. I go to work at 8. I come home in the evening. I watch TV at night. I go to bed at 10. You can ask someone, what time do you wake up? What do you do in the morning? When do you go to work? This type of conversation is excellent for beginners because you can talk about things you already know. 8. Conversation at a shop. Shopping is another situation where English phrases are very useful. You can ask, how much is this? How much does this cost? Do you have this in another size? Can I try this on? Do you have a cheaper one? For example, customer, excuse me, how much is this shirt? Shopkeeper, it's $20. Customer, Do you have it in a larger size? Shopkeeper. Yes, we do. Here you are. Customer. Thank you. Shopkeeper. You're welcome. These phrases are simple enough for beginners to memorize and use immediately. 9. Ordering food. When you visit a restaurant or cafe, you can use phrases such as, can I have a coffee, please? I'd like a sandwich, please. Can I see the menu? What do you recommend? Can I have some water, please? For example, waiter. What would you like? Customer. I'd like a chicken sandwich, please. Waiter. Would you like anything to drink? Customer. Yes, please. I'd like some water. Waiter. Sure. The phrase, I'd like, is especially useful because it is a polite way to order something. 10. Saying goodbye. At the end of a conversation, you need a polite way to say goodbye. You can say, goodbye, bye, see you later, see you soon, have a nice day, take care. For example, A. It was nice talking to you. B. Nice talking to you, too. A. Have a great day. B. You too. Goodbye. These expressions can make your conversations sound friendly and natural. 11. When you don't understand. Do not worry if you do not understand everything in English. Even fluent speakers sometimes ask people to repeat something. You can say, sorry, I didn't understand. Could you repeat that, please? Could you speak slowly, please? What does that mean? Could you explain it again? For example, A. The meeting starts at 9. B. Sorry, could you repeat that, please? A. Sure, the meeting starts at 9. These phrases are very important for English learners because they allow you to continue a conversation instead of becoming silent. 12. A complete beginner conversation. Now let's put everything together. Emma. Hi. Good morning. David. Good morning. How are you, Emma? I'm good, thank you. How about you, David? I'm doing great. Emma. What's your name? David. My name is David. What's your name, Emma? I'm Emma. Nice to meet you, David. Nice to meet you, too. Where are you from, Emma? I'm from Pakistan. How about you, David? I'm from Australia. Emma. That's nice. What do you do, David? I'm a teacher. What about you, Emma? I'm a student. David. That's great. It was nice talking to you. Emma. Nice talking to you, too. Have a nice day, David. You too. Goodbye. This conversation contains many important phrases that beginners can use in real life. 13. Practice makes progress. The best way to improve your English is to practice regularly. Do not worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Start by practicing 5 phrases every day. Say them aloud several times. Then try to create your own sentences. For example, practice. Hello, how are you? My name is. Nice to meet you. Could you help me, please? Thank you. After learning these phrases, use them in short conversations. You can practice in front of a mirror, speak with a friend, or record your voice and listen to yourself. Remember, you do not need perfect English to communicate. You need confidence, practice, and useful vocabulary. Conclusion. Learning English can be simple when you begin with everyday conversations. Greetings, introductions, polite expressions, questions, shopping phrases, restaurant expressions, and goodbye phrases are some of the most useful areas for beginners. Start with small sentences. Practice them every day. Listen carefully, repeat what you hear, and try to use new phrases in real situations. The goal is not to speak perfect English from day one. The goal is to speak a little more confidently every day. So, start today. Say, hello, ask, how are you, introduce yourself, and begin a simple conversation. With regular practice, these small phrases will become natural, and step by step, you will become a more confident English speaker.